Departures, exits, and talks are on. Swap deals, some are going on loan, but Marcus Rashford is the latest now to take center stage. I'm here to give you a wrap up of what's going on with Manchester United. My name is Webb. Like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment as the transfer window is beginning to take off. You know, when a plane on the runway is about to take off, that speed when it starts accelerating, that's where we are now. We are accelerating, and soon it's going to be take off. Isn't that what we've all been waiting for? What I have been waiting for is for you to come and learn how the internet pays so that you too can enjoy it. You watch web talking Man United, giving you all these updates. You watch whoever you want, you enjoy whichever platforms you like, but you're also bringing in money for yourself somewhere because the internet is too broad and everybody has somewhere they can earn from. It's a matter of understanding how does it work. That's exactly what I teach. I'm waiting for you on the number down there on your screen. But let's get it. First of all, the latest close exit could be Antony. It all could depend on how high Real Betis is willing to go, because there seems to be a love affair between the two. Antony prefers to start Real Betis where he was on loan. It could be on loan still. United would prefer him leaving on a permanent, but if it's too expensive, again, he's got a long contract, huge wages, then he might end up staying at Real Betis on loan, despite several clubs, including some in Italy, showing interest in Antony. But the deal that is on now is Marcus Rashford, and the latest is Barcelona have even gone as far as setting a date for his medical. Already they know which date they would want to see him do or complete his medical, so that by the time the preseason begins, he's proper their player. So the latest report suggests that Barcelona are seriously interested in Rashford after sealing Nico Williams and now the exit of Ansu Fati, who has gone to AS Monaco on loan. They are now making way for Rashford, but mostly they are considering him as a loan signing, not permanent signing, because 40 million is a bit probably high if they're going to spend nearly 61 million on Nico Williams. Barcelona have got financial issues. They've got to do the math now, and Deco and Laporta know well. They've got to do their math right if you're going to be able to bring in players and stay competitive. Now they're close to what they want, because for Nico Williams, they are hoping they can be able to seal off the deal. At least they have been able to convince him to take a cut salary, a reduced salary to join them. I think it's going to be the same thing with Marcus Rashford, whether it's on a permanent or on loan. It will be the same thing, because Rashford earns a lot of money, way more than Nico Williams was earning at Athletic Club, and what they're going to be offering him, about 7 to 8 million euros per year. But for Rashford, after the talks they held a couple of weeks ago, and they have been going on for some time between Rashford's representatives and Man United and Barcelona, they sort of want to see if Man United can lower their expectations, because yes, 40 million is what they want. If they cannot afford it, Rashford wants Barcelona take him on loan with an option to buy, perhaps with an obligation even, because in the future Barcelona will get their books right. But they want to first take him on loan, with Man United paying a certain portion of part of his wages, or reduce the fee, slash it, just like they did when it came to when it came to Jadon Sancho, so that they make it easy for anyone who is trying to get them. So that's where they are. And after the talks with the representatives of Marcus Rashford, they sent them back to go and talk to Man United and try to get them to an agreement which will work for all parties. Now that's where they have been. But as it looks now, it feels like Rashford is quite sure, has been sure for some time now, that Barcelona is the club he's joining. Otherwise, wouldn't have come out to publicly state that he would fancy playing with the best players in the world, the likes of Lamine Yamal. So that's where we are. So Rashford and the Medico and Barcelona could be happening sooner than later. So those are the exits that are being, of course, expedited or quickened. The other one, of course, is Jadon Sancho, who is again now known to be appointed to the direction of Fenerbahce in Turkey after talking to Jose Mourinho. When you talk to Jose Mourinho, things are different. I mean, he's the biggest manager, probably active manager in the world. Of course, him and Carlo Ancelotti and Pep are the three biggest active managers currently. So if he gives you the honor of picking up the phone and talk to you, who are you not to listen? So I think, and Fenerbahce, uh, complimented Mourinho's call with a worthy offer. They are tabling money more than any other club that has shown interest in Jadon Sancho, about £160,000 per week. So that exit too could be imminent. So that's what's happening. I'll talk a little later in the day. I'm still trying to make my research about what's going on with Casemiro. Seems silent and Luke Shaw. I'll give you the details later on, but they both might not be too safe. Despite them not being the center of attention now, they are not exactly safe. Neither is Rasmus Højlund, who is pointing to the direction of Inter Milan as Man United continue in their hunt for a striker who will be the proper number 9 person to take the lead in that position. Guys, the exits and incomings at Man United are beginning to take the direction we're hoping for. And finally, the incoming that you've all been waiting for a long time, Brand Mbeumo, according to what we get, 62.5 million quid is what might be agreed. The same amount of money that Man United paid for or is paying for Matthews Cunha is what, at least the very least, that Brentford will be willing to take, apparently. So in the new bid that Man United tabled, it's just over £60 million. It's expected that they could say yes to it because it might rise up to the 62.5 million quid, so that Brentford will feel they won't feel undone, they won't feel unjustly treated by Man United, because their player has got 4 years of experience in the Premier League, 18 months more than Cunha, more goals, 5 than Cunha in the Premier League last season. And honestly, if you look at certain ingredients that Mbeumo has, you might debate that he's probably a better footballer than Cunha even. His shooting, for me, the technique in shooting is insane. A lot Ahmad can learn from him, because I feel Ahmad has got to improve a little on his shooting. Then, of course, his direct take-ons are amazing, beauty to watch. But also, he's a beautiful penalty taker. He's a brilliant penalty taker. You would wonder whether Bruno, of course, Bruno is the captain, certainly is the number 1. But certainly Mbeumo joins, he's the other guy who will be taking the penalties for Manchester United. So it's going to be all interesting. And also, his top speed is insane. Mbeumo's top speed is among the top 3 in the Premier League. Can you imagine? This is a special player. If you look at the details he has got to his game, you understand why Amorim was quick to make him the first player, or among the first players they spend the little money they have to spend even before selling players on. So I think for me, we are in a good direction. The plane is about to take off. Before preseason begins, Mbeumo will be a Man United player without a shadow of a doubt. My name is Webb. Like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment. If you're celebrating the departure of Marcus Rashford like me, I think your celebration can still, you should go on with your celebration, because I think it's looking imminent now. It's a matter of time. Sooner than later, Rashford will be out of United. Whether it will be on loan again, I don't know. But he will be out of United. He is the center of attention now as we speak. Man United is on it. Are you on it? I mean, the internet, craze that's taking over the world. The world is enjoying, people are enjoying money online. This new money, people are leaving their houses with millions of shillings on their accounts, or of money on their accounts, and you're always there as well on the internet, but you're not. Why not? What's stopping you? There is no law that bars anyone from earning online. You can earn from wherever you are. Come and learn. If you don't know how it's done, if you do, well and good, enjoy it. And I hope you keep putting in the effort to keep earning, because the internet money is guaranteed. All you've got to do is keep doing what you have to do. I'll teach you if you don't know, on the number down there on your screen. Peace, love, and harmony. My name is Webb. Let me catch you later, fam.